Yo, yo, my sovereigns, what up? This is Boba Fett, uncensored on the internet, with episode 42. The answer, life, the universe, and everything. And joining us once again, finest gentleman who ever lived, Matt Clark.
Howdy, howdy. Great to be back.
Here's Matt Clark. He's one of the finest gentlemen that ever lived.
Geo of the Geotrix,
I'm back also.
back in black.
Yes, I'm in the dark and the shadows.
Yeah. So, yeah, 42. Life, the universe, and everything. We've got some pack openings today as
We
well.
do.
Been saving up Gladius packs, and like Geo's got 16 Gladius packs,
Wow.
Yeah, that I haven't opened. Yeah,
and I've got
Man,
11.
son.
So
yeah, I know, son.
so we could 42. That's pretty special. So I thought maybe we can open them and we can get you to pitch in on their value and their worth, Matt.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. So yeah, the hard fork all went well, no problems. No
No problems at
RC
all.
issues.
It's very stable.
Yeah.
Yep, no problems. RC issues have been fine. Nobody's mentioned anything. So
Yeah.
there might be the duck on the pond where the legs are going a little fast underneath, but
Yeah, just
everything's
gliding on
fine.
the top. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, we seem to be traveling along okay. So
All right.
yeah.
Because I have like 3 before, I'm not sure, delegations going, which is HP. So that'll just remain the same as HP, and RCs will just
Yeah,
be
yeah.
RCs.
Yeah, if you do nothing, it'll be HP and RCs. So it'll be voting power and RCs are both going in that direction. But then if you go to re-delegate, then you have the option, depending on which tool you're using, whether you want to delegate, I guess, the voting power or the RCs or both.
Right. So like before the hard fork, I'm delegating like HP to Team Australia. So that will automatically be an equal share of RCs and
Yeah, it'll
HP?
stay exactly what it was. Yeah. So
because
that
they
would be
don't
for
really
voting
need
power. So
RCs, do they?
no, Team Australia wouldn't need RCs because they're voting. They're not playing Splinterlands or anything like that, and they're not actually commenting or posting. They might be generating account creation tokens on there.
Okay,
which
so
would use RCs.
just leave it as it is then. Yeah.
I would leave it as is. Yeah. Yep.
All right.
Unless you need it for something, it doesn't hurt to refresh because the way, over time, a long-term delegation will actually be more beneficial to the person you're delegating to than maybe you would think. So if I delegate you, say, 1,000 HP, a year later, it'll be worth about 1,100 HP or something along those lines.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it's because it's actually vests that you're delegating. But that's getting quite complex and
yeah. No, I've noticed that in the past
sort of
with delegations. It's not in the
creeps
hundreds,
up.
though. It's only like 1 or 2 different.
Yeah. I've got a long-term delegation to the Adelaide upvoting bot Frogcake, and that started at 20,000, and I think I'd have to look it up now, but it's substantially more than that now. And I can still be delegating 20,000 if I just cancel the delegation and then re-delegated 20,000, but that would be substantially fewer vests than what I originally delegated 3-4 years ago. So
what is a vest?
Yeah, it's good to
been around all this time, but what actually is a vest?
Yeah. So it seems like the hive power is inflating. It's constantly going, increasing, whereas a vest is a more stable variant of that. So at any point in time, you're getting fewer vests per HP than you were yesterday and the day before.
What is a vest? Because I know when you actually look at the tool, it says X number of vests, but what is that?
Yeah. The vest is what the blockchain considers to be your power.
At any given moment.
So it calculates everything based off vests, but we use hive power because it's more I guess, human readable for various
User
different
friendly,
reasons.
yeah.
Yeah, it's more user friendly, especially when you're talking about billions of vests, and that's only 100,000 hive power would be 10 billion vests or something. Don't quote me on that, but like there's a lot more zeros in there and a lot more decimals because the computer likes to use much bigger, longer numbers.
Yeah.
And also so vests is how the blockchain views everything. So if you go and write a comment, it will use a certain number of your some of your resource credits that are based on your vests, not your actual hive power. But for the most part, in any given day, it doesn't matter. It doesn't change that much. But over a long enough time period, you'll find that your hive power generates fewer, gives you fewer vests when you power it up.
Where did the word come from? Like, why vest? Is it like invest or just? I mean,
Maybe.
why not,
Yeah, I don't know. It's
why not
probably
singlet or
probably
jacket?
some C++
Yeah, that's what I
coder
thought.
thing. You have to ask Van
Yeah, I
Zwerk or
really.
one of the Ned or Dan Laram is probably
Yeah,
the
can you
go-to
turn your volume down a little bit? Get a bit of feedback from you.
Me?
Yeah,
Okay.
microphone volume,
yeah.
not sound volume.
All right.
Yeah,
I'll
okay.
try that now.
Alrighty. All right, so you got the packs open, Gio.
I sure do. How's the sound, by the way? Sound check?
Yep.
Good, the noise is gone.
Yeah,
Okay,
excellent.
cool.
All right.
Switch between the two. Easy. All right. Look, I'll just share screen. So if you could just allow that.
Haven't I done that already? I thought
Not
I
That is
did.
a
sure.
lot of packs.
Ah, yeah.
Are you guys on the stones yet? You got the bloodstone and the
No,
what's the other one?
no.
No,
Have you?
All
Because
right.
too far off that.
last time we talked about that, you didn't have them either. I think you guys were saving up for them, or
No, we're still not sure. We're getting close, but we're thinking maybe I don't know. We keep umming and ahhing about it. I think last time we discussed it, we were going to do the arena, but then that would be getting us to tier 4 brawls, perhaps.
and you're in
I
tier
don't know, I'd have
3
to
at the
do a
moment.
Yeah,
Raw
no,
20s.
it's another step towards tier 4. That's right. So it's a 4.5 times instead of a 4 times multiplier on rewards, but it doesn't give us any more phrase, but it gets us closer to the 4 tier brawls with 21 phrase, which is a bigger, like that's a real sweet honeypot sitting there. If you can get there when only a few other guilds are there and stay there for a while, that's when you're really pumping out the big numbers. So I think that was the rationale behind it, more of a
Right.
long-term plan. But yeah, Gio, I'm keen to see these 16 Gladius cases there, mate. This is
Yeah.
nuts.
Look,
What are you going to do? You're going to open multiple, or what are you?
I'm
what are
gonna
you- what are you
open
like?
multiple. I'm gonna make it real easy, just for everyone, quick and simple. We can look for each one. So here we go. Right.
I reckon 3's the most I've opened at once.
Hey.
Yeah, I reckon 3.
All right. And now we could do reveal all, or just sort of just go one by one.
Actually, can you go a bit bigger, Gio?
Yes, I can. I can. Where are we?
I can't even read them, even with my glasses.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Maybe one more.
Yeah,
How's
I can only
that?
Yeah,
recognise them by their.
back one.
Back on.
You're going the wrong way. Yeah. Back one.
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. How's that?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And there's a lot.
All right. Screen
Oh.
resolution. Screen resolution size
There's
is
a
different.
gold.
There's one.
Do you have any gold foils, Gio? Oh,
Uh,
what?
I don't on this account. Wait, is this?
And
Yeah, this is the
again.
Pufe account.
2
But
gold
it
foils
says I
already.
do have one. I don't get it. Anyway. Yeah, because I don't have any gladiator cards on this, so why is it coming up with the numbers here? Like I got multiple of each one?
No, that's how many you've opened in this, like now. Because you're
Okay.
opening so many packs.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so this is how much, right. Yeah, bit of fun. There we go.
Marisol Costumer, Captain Katie. You got a couple of Captain Katies. She's good value.
Yeah, I got. Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, man. That's pretty
So
chill.
those
And
numbers,
yeah,
I
I'll
mean,
just.
I've never done a reveal all before. So, or multiple
Well,
packs.
we're only looking at like 30 pictures here, right?
Mm,
And if it was
Right,
16
okay.
times 5, that would be substantially more pictures. So when you open them, they
Yes.
just, when you do bulk openings, they just show you the total number of that card that you got in this
Right.
opening.
okay.
So basically, they know what you've got before you open them
Yeah.
to be able to do that. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna close up and
what's the pick of the crop here? Oh, that was quick.
it's okay.
What are we going to do for the
okay.
next 40 minutes, Jerry?
Well, we got your packs as well, and I got a Rift Watchers pack. I just want, I don't want to drag it on too much. Yeah, I want to
Yeah, I'd
kind of
like to
be
see what you got though.
consistent. Oh, fair enough. Yeah. All right. You got a Corsair, Coastal, awesome. All right, I'm gonna stop sharing, and you can take over, Bob.
No, you want to go to your cards? I'd like to see what you got for the
This is
Gladius.
this is what
Yeah.
I got. Yeah. Let me lower that. Is that okay, or is it too small for you guys to see?
That's
fine by
okay.
me.
Too difficult.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, we'll do that.
What do you
Yeah.
think out of that, Matt? What's your? I mean, I know you're a Captain Katie fan.
Yeah, that Bertrell Gobson over there on the left in gold, I think he's going to get you a lot of wins. So he's 2 for 2, so he's doing a lot of damage for how much mana he brings in. If you play him right, especially if you can get some Inspire on him, so he starts with 3, and bury him somewhere where he can do a lot of damage and not necessarily get targeted, like in a big melee team, right? So
Yeah.
if you have like a creeping ooze or something else that's melee, but is lower health than him, so the opportunists go for the other card first. He only needs to get a couple of kills, and then he's unstoppable, right? Because he's going to very quickly get faster and hit harder and have more health, right? And he's going to target their weakest card, which is always a good thing for a Bloodlust card. Opportunity for a Bloodlust card is insane. So he's my pick of the bunch. The other gold that you got there, Hugo Strongsword, I think, very valuable and handy if you know that there's not a lot of magic damage coming in, something like that. So you want to, if it's a no magic match or something and reasonably low mana, and you can put some support behind him, great. Otherwise, there's too much chance he's going to get killed up early on up front and not get a chance to really build that Bloodlust.
I like that epic horse in the bottom left with reach.
Yeah. Is that Marisol?
Seems...
Yeah.
I can't read it. It's too small.
Marisol Contuma?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's.
Where is it here?
I mean, that's like that's the sort of stats I look for when I'm picking it, right or wrong. I don't know. Maybe that's why I keep losing. I don't know. But I always like 5 speed, 4 attack for a reach card. I mean, he's going to be hitting, isn't he?
Yeah.
And he's got a bit of defense there as well. I really like that one.
Yeah, I actually use reach ones a lot, actually. I use this guy too. I like this guy, the Cleaver guy. He's sort of the same. And is gold force, the same reasoning Matt said about the
Opportunity.
Bertrell, because he's got opportunity. Yeah, this guy is like awesome to pair with the blue opportunity in Chaos Legion, I believe. The other blue one. The fish. Deep Sea Lurker.
Oh yeah, that's Deep Lurker. Yep.
You pair both of these, and now you got 2.
Yeah, and opportunity with shields too, because usually opportunity cards are also opportunity bait for the other person's opportunity.
You're right.
They tend to take each other out. Yeah.
What?
2 gold foils though. You got to be pretty happy with that.
Yeah.
Got to be happy with that. It means you can enter gold foil phrase because you can rent other gold foil cards, regular gold foil cards, but you can't rent gold foil gladiators. So that can be a real boon for you.
I'll only be using 2 cards in the gold foil phrase anyway.
Well, you can only use one gladiator anyway, so you can actually only use one of them.
No, I mean I got no like gold foil summoners to be
Ah.
using in this account anyway, so I can't do them. But yeah, anyway.
That's the question I
um,
had too. Matt, do you need a gold foil summoner to play in the gold phrase?
Yeah.
You do, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's considered one of the cards. So, yeah, because I bought a gold quicks, so I have a bit of capacity there to go in the. He's only level 2 because he's legendary. He can go to like a silver level gold foil tournament, so I could use my gold cards. So yeah, I definitely needed to do that because I went, oh yeah, I got some gold cards, and I did that very thing. Joined the gold foil fray, and then went to select teams and went, nothing
No
here. I got
summoners.
2 minutes, and I quickly dived in and bought a gold quicks. It cost me $300 or something, but but now it's good. He's looked after me since then.
Could have just rented him.
Well, I don't think that's not where my head's at the time. I'm not frantic.
Quicks is wonderful though, man. Really good card.
That minus
Solid
1
card.
speed, yeah. I've really
See,
been liking that.
somebody got a tattoo. Somebody got a tattoo of Quicks. Aggie was saying,
What?
yeah, they got a Quicks tattoo. Like
Where
in
about?
that's
in an elbow here. So
that's kind of cool.
With the Bart Simpson haircut hanging upside down.
Yeah.
All right. That's,
Bob, it's you. It's all on you. The eyes
Yeah.
are on.
so am I doing the same thing? Am I doing 11 at once or?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
reckon do
it's
that.
up to you.
Yeah, I reckon it's just more smooth of an experience.
Alrighty. All right.
Hey, hey.
I don't think I have
3
any
rares.
Aurelas.
3 rares in a row. Gorth.
Epic.
Gorth.
Well, actually, that's more because like there's 2 of those and 2 of those. So that's actually 5 rares there in the top row.
Yeah, you're right. Forgot about that. 6 with that, yeah. Oh my god. Hey, got a cleaver.
Yeah, I do like that. I really do like that. All
He's
right.
good.
Now time for something epic.
Bring it on.
Yo.
Trap fell away. He's great. My first gold foil Gladius was him.
This guy.
Sweet.
Yeah, very handy.
Yeah.
Very, very handy.
Little League especially, huh?
Yeah, because he's reducing
Yes.
health as well.
Yeah, he'd be awesome. Oh man, Bob, these rares, they're just coming at you. Katie. It's your first Katie on this one, yeah? On this open.
Yeah, because
Oh, and
Yeah.
there you go. And then you summoned Marisol by mentioning her, praising her up.
Yeah,
yeah,
look at that.
I do like that. I don't have one, so yeah, that's pretty sweet.
There you go.
All right, so
Sweet.
Geo got my golf foils. That sucks a bit.
Hey, buddy. Oh, how about the gold foils you got last week, man? Or when was it? A few days back.
The Rift Watches.
You're busted. Oh, you're busted. They don't
Ten-
even talk about
Yeah.
gold foils.
Yeah,
Yeah.
10 Rift Watches packs. I got 5 legendaries,
Oh.
including a gold foil Ringmaker Kai.
Romancer, huh?
Yeah, I was pretty
Like
happy with those 10
every pack.
packs.
Where's the legendary in this pack? Oh, there it is. Where's the legendary? There it is. Where's the? Oh, this one's gold. Bastard.
Oh, makes me sick.
Well, that's not bad.
Nah,
Yes.
dude, you got heaps of mad rares, like a lot.
There's plenty of epics in there. That's decent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
That too.
Quoras though. Quora is the epic that you want. She's the game changer.
Yes. I do need.
Last fray, I had like one Earth. Last brawl, I had like one Earth fray, and that was it. And it was like Little League or something. I couldn't even use that, but yeah.
Hey, after this, I do have another topic that we should touch on, or
Talk
something
about
to
it.
talk about. All right, let's talk about it. So, latest proposal yet to come. You have to have leveled up cards to be earning maximum rewards for the league that you are in. I mean, you got to have one below the league that you're in. Yeah, and look, I love it. I like it. I think it's awesome. I've spoken about this to people before, and someone else was on the other side of my opinion. Like, I was for it and they were against. And we had like this massive debate many months ago. Like, this was before anyone knew that this was even going to come about. And and here we are. So yeah, I reckon it's great.
So what does that mean?
I fully support it. So for the ones who actually bought cards and combined the cards, well, they're going to get rewarded for that more so than the ones who just leave it at single cards and don't combine, right? And yeah, so I guess combining your cards allows for you to earn more in whatever of the leagues that you're in. So they have a cap for the combined cards that allows you to get max rewards when you battle for those.
If you can move up to the next level, like, why wouldn't you?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Because people want to do that on 5 different accounts. They'll go, look, I've got 5 of these cards. Instead of combining them to get the next level, I would run 5 bot accounts. They'll all play other people's bot accounts, and they'll get up to the next league, right? And I'll get the score for those leagues, but on 5 different accounts. So the idea is now it's if you get up there, if you're late in the season, you got these level 1 cards that are, half the team is level 1 cards, and the other half is like level 3 or 4, and they're in gold. Those people are going to find that a lot of their rewards are trimmed down by this. So it's just another step in that direction of combine your cards, because then it's going to be more worthwhile.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan too.
Huge fan. And I'm not even a whale.
Go further. I'd like to see it go further, where you actually your rating points are also trimmed based on the level of your cards, right? So the higher you get with cards that don't belong there, the harder it is to climb.
Yeah.
And that might be another step that they take.
Yeah. That would be to almost like a precaution to keep you in the league that you deserve to be in with the card levels that with that. Yeah.
The problem is, and we get this every time there's a change like this, people say, no, I'm great at this game. I can win in diamond with my level 1 cards. I'm a superstar, and have to let them down gently and say, no, you're getting up there because of rating creep towards the end of the season, right? You don't belong there. You think that you're fantastic at the game, and we love that you're getting these little dopamine rushes. If you can translate those into enthusiasm for buying and combining cards, then you'll belong in diamond. You're skilled, that's great, that's fantastic. Prove that you belong in diamond. And time again, we've had people, and I've had this conversation over and over again in Discord. Somebody will come in and go, "This is rubbish. This is bullshit." And an established player will say, they say, my level 3 cards are dominating in diamond. They don't notice the level of the cards they're playing against. And so someone will say, look, I bet you 100,000 dark energy crystals that I can beat you best out of 5 in challenges right now. I'll send you 5 challenges in a row. If you can beat me for 3 of them, I will send you 100,000 dark energy crystals. And they get absolutely destroyed every single time, because they're used to going up against pathetic bots with minuscule cards towards the end of the season, and they think that makes them good. So but then they complain about their rewards, their rightful rewards being trimmed, because it's not about the skill anymore. It never was about the skill.
No,
it was about the ratings creep.
Yeah, I agree. Nah, 100%, dude. And then, like I said, I'm no heavy spender or whatever, but naturally, intuitively, when I started this game, I was like, I want to combine. You know, that was just the thing that I wanted to do. And now it feels like, because I've done that, now I'll be getting rewarded rightfully so, right? Because
Yeah.
all the time people were like even renting like single single cards and getting way more return than like me putting like a level 6 on the market or an 8 or a maxed out card, right? And yeah, I think now that will reflect rightfully for it just makes sense. It just makes sense to me. Just makes sense. That's all.
Well, I was saying too in
Yep.
Splex Discord that the trend has changed on the rental market, because in the past, like single BCX cards were doing really well on the rental, but now it's the higher BCX card level cards that are now starting to get rented. So,
and that will change even again, even more so after this change, after this
Yeah.
gets implemented. There'll be more.
And
Yeah.
I've lent towards max level cards for my rentals. And so this is a great boon for those of us who've
Exactly.
said, we're just going to go for, because that is expensive, right? To max out a card, when you could go level 3 is only like a 10th of the number of cards you need to buy. People have got this linear mindset, but it's exponential. And when you get your head around that, you go, okay, yeah, it is a big risk to buy and combine all of these cards and then put them up on the rental market. Oh, a max level card. Often there's a big, you have to put a big discount on them
Take
because
a
people
loss.
are, they're half combined. They just want to buy singles, whatever. So it's really beneficial things like that for people like myself who've ponied up the dough and put those max level cards on the rental market, because now people are going to want to rent them. So
yeah, absolutely, dude.
Well,
All
as you
for
know,
it.
I've been chucking a bit of money in lately, just getting some of my cards to gold league level, So like level 8 for the commons, 5 for epics, 6 for rares, 3 for legendaries. So that now that I've got summoners at the gold league level, I want to get the most out of those cards. And like it can gets expensive doing that, but like when you see the results, it reminds me too, like that last battle we did, we were talking about the Silver Shield Knight, and you're saying, oh, what level's your Silver Shield Knight? Like, because it's level 4 or something. Because he's gold foil. My Silver Shield Knight is gold foil. So I thought, what's he going to cost to get? Is like $139 of BCX. So yeah, he's going to be staying at level 4 for a while. Yeah. But I mean, he does. I mean, even as he is, he's got piercing and he brings inspire to the team. So no, he's not an ideal tank level 4, but in a melee mayhem or something, put him back, helps out the whole team. Yeah,
he's crucial. People still play him.
Yeah.
I mean, it could
you've got to
be
play him right.
Just...
He'll die real quick to magic damage. You've got to play him right. Then when he does die, you lose your trample and your inspire. So use him right. But I mean, it works so well because he does melee damage. Any team you want to have him in is going to be one that has a lot of melee damage, like what we say, melee mayhem or opportunity, and you're going to want a lot of melee guys there, and they're all getting +1. So
yeah. The other option too is I could just buy him in regular foils and rent my gold foil out as a level 4. So
true,
but that option would go at the bottom of a very long list at the moment. Because tomorrow there's one more thing I've got to do after, like last week I put in all up over 400, 600 between Tuesday and my 2 paydays, 600 Australian dollars into Splinterlands last week, and I still haven't leveled up my obsidians yet, which is something I still want to do. And then something else just got my attention the other day. My golf foil Uriel, but he's come down heaps. He's $39 a BCX at the moment. So tomorrow I'm gonna get another gold foil Uriel. So he's at gold level to play with. And it gives him an extra attack. Takes his attack up from 4 to 5. So which is 15, isn't it? Because it's triple. When he does
hits,
because only every sec, which just so freaking sucks when I have shield repair or something, and that 15 points just takes out one shield. It's like, oh, it's so annoying when that happens. Yeah.
I think everyone has PS rule set would be interesting. They have a no armor rule set, but everybody has PS would be fun.
There'd be some serious wrecking.
Yeah, I kid you not. You got to be careful with this game. Like you say, it's a money pit. I've just today.
What have you done?
I scroll past all these cards that I never play, right? Because they're low level.
Yeah.
And there was the. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to send all of these cards that I never played to my rental account because I never played them. I'm probably not going to upgrade them. I'm not going to, whatever. So I'm just going to send them all to my rental account. So I started with I can't even remember his name now. I literally, and I looked at it, went, okay, yep, him. I've got some copies of him in gold. Actually, quite a few copies of him in gold. I wonder how much it cost to max. And then suddenly I've spent another $90 and I've maxed him in gold. And I was like, I literally came here just to send you across to my rental, and now and you were the very first card I looked at. Where is he? Here we go, Acid Shooter, right? Because I'm looking at him and I'm thinking,
great card.
2 mana to do 2 damage.
Poison.
Scattershot, poison, and cripple is going to get nerfed so that it can't be cleansed. Buffed so that it can't be cleansed. Right? So why wouldn't you want that? Now, admittedly, that change won't help Acid Shooter too much because he's scattershotting the back row and there's no cleanse for the back row yet. But I'm like, yeah, this is a no-brainer. And I was like, oh yeah, no, I really I can't keep doing this, clearing out my cards because it just doesn't work out that way.
Because you keep looking how much it is to max out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that every end of season. Again, my rental account, the whole originally it was like, because that's getting about, give or take, 5K deck a season. And so the idea was just to keep leveling up the cards on my rental account so that they're, so the rental returns are generating back. So, like 3 or 4 BCX of something that I need, so that gets to the next level. And then when that card is a high enough BCX to level my main account, except now I'm not going beyond gold league. So like common cards, for example, I'm not going higher than level 8 for a common card. So 8 for common, 5 for epic, 6 for rare. But now if they're under that still, then yeah, the rental cards, once they've got sufficient BCX, then they go back to my main account. But every season I look at it and I think, oh, money, I'm still like 5 or 6 BCX short, and then in goes the dry powder. And
because you have a lot of those, because in the day you just combined and not completed.
Yeah,
you didn't complete the cards that you combined. So you got many that you're looking at,
like 3/4 across.
I'm 4 away, I'm 3 away, I'm 10 away. Like you'd be like, you're surrounded with this temptation of just looking at these cards that aren't complete. And that would rack my head. I don't know how you stare at them all day.
Yeah,
like, I don't
and
know how
the
you look
A's
at
and B's are so expensive too. But as you know, a lot of that money went into A and B's to get them up. And adding poison to my mushroom seer, I'm so happy with that. Even though that's a reward card, the mushroom seer, but it's an older one, and because it's up to now, it's only had
that poison
silence.
can be a game changer.
Yeah, absolutely. So
many reasons to use mushroom seer. I love him.
Yeah, and cool looking card too. All right. So for the viewers at home, we take like a 5-minute break in the middle because I'm a freeloader on Zoom, and Zoom only gives us like 40 minutes. So when that middle, we use the opportunity to take a quick break. And in that break, I leveled up all my Gladius cards after the the opening we just did. And I've got my first level 3 Gladius card. So I was going to share that with y'all. So yeah, my very first level 3 Gladius card. And
One of the
only
best.
just level 3. So
One of the best.
yeah. So it's like a milestone. I remember I was pretty excited when like the first time I got my first level 2 Gladius. So now I've got my first level 3.
It's
Alrighty,
a deep
and
lurker with bloodlust.
yes. So
Yeah.
try that.
And you know, some guy arrives with a big bag of money tomorrow and goes, I'm going to buy a lot of Splinterland cards. He can
We
buy all
can't
sorts
buy
of cards.
Gladius.
Can't buy a level 3 Gladiator, right?
Yeah,
Can't buy a
exactly.
level 1 Gladiator. You've got to win them.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. Well, congratulations, mate.
So Matt, you've got a battle that you'd like to share.
Yeah, I had an idea, and then it came good, quite good. And I thought I remembered a while ago I'd noticed that snare blasts, and it can be difficult to track which abilities actually blast and which don't. There aren't many that blast. Snare's the only one that really sticks out. I think some of the multiplier, like recharge blasts, and Dragon Slayer works with. Is it what's the other one? There's one that hits the heavy hitters. The
Monster Killer.
Death Blow. That hits the last one. Giant Killer. That's it.
Giant Killer.
Because I've
Yeah.
had somebody hit my. I've done a Minotaur Warlord and then a Oaken Behemoth, and they've hit the Minotaur Warlord not too hard, but then they've absolutely crumped the Oaken Behemoth behind him. And I was like, why have you done more damage to the second than the first? And that's what it was. It was Giant Killer because the Behemoth's 12 mana.
Yeah.
And the Minotaur Warlord's only 8. So I do like that combo, the Minotaur Warlord and then Oaken Behemoth. So this one here, I thought I'm going to throw a bit of longevity in there with the cube. If they're hitting hard and fast, I'll put the Cockatrice up front with flying, just to avoid any of that business. You know, nice and quick, and he's not going to take any earthquake damage. But I thought the Cockatrice and Yasik really work well together because it really just bumps him up that extra level. If you're not expecting a lot of magic, and there aren't that many magic flying monsters around this sort of, especially when there's no legendaries involved, and around this sort of 26 mana cap. If it was 30, 40, 50, 60, I'd be thinking, okay, there's going to be some more dangerous ones out there. He's going to take some magic damage, but I'm thinking I'm going to be mostly melee or ranged at this kind of level, particularly with no legendaries. So I thought Cockatrice, then some longevity. There's always a high, anything with Noxious Fumes or Earthquake, you're going to have a high body count, right? So you put in something that self heals, scavengers get stronger over time, and then I thought the rest of them, I'm gonna feed the cube by having cards that'll die off reasonably quickly, but I want them to strip flying off my opponent. Now this could have backfired readily. He could have gone for armor instead of wings, but happily he's got wings, no wings, wings. So let's watch the match and we'll see what happens.
All right.
And you know what? Armor wouldn't have done anything for him. You're using Yasik, man. You got piercing.
Piercing.
Yeah. But then, yeah, true.
Yeah. But yeah,
I guess
do
it
like
depends how much armor.
Your Cockatrice is going to. Sorry, go on.
No, so with with armor, they might have repair, they might have slightly more armor.
Right.
With snare, you only have to hit them once and then let the earthquake do the rest of the damage because they weren't they were playing cards that they were planning would not take earthquake damage. That's the reasoning behind it.
Got you.
And it's a safe bet, isn't it? Wings on an earthquake a lot of the time.
Yeah, but there's a few different approaches to earthquake. Some people go with a lot of speed and they try and wipe out the other team before the earthquake damage really hurts them. There's other areas of thought, which is self-healers. You pack them with self-healers, and every round they just heal up the damage. So they won't always necessarily, or armor, as I mentioned, they won't always necessarily go for flying as a solution to the earthquake. But when they do, and you do this, it's highly likely to work out well, as this match did.
Because your Cockatrice is going to go
but
to speed 7 with Jacek.
Yeah.
And then dodge and wings. He's going to be real hard to hit. Yeah.
Real hard to hit.
Look at that. Oh, and blast scattershot, man. No, sorry, not blast. That end guy has blast. Sorry.
The
He seems
Grenadier
really good.
is
Yeah,
an
well, what a card.
obnoxious. He is absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
When scattered, he scatters everywhere when summoned by Jacek.
Mm.
He's reasonably quick, and that snare
Oppressed too.
blasts everywhere.
Yeah.
Yep, oppress.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, this is just insane. This Grenadier is just nuts. And so everything's had flying stripped
Wow.
off it, and then I just stand back and let the earthquake do the damage.
Beautiful.
And by the time the second round comes around, it's over for young and old. So yeah, really happy with that. And I've tried it again since then to good effect. It might change the meta. Maybe people will go for the self healers instead of just relying on the flying. But yeah, I can see it being a very popular strategy. Now that Jacek's out there with the scatter shot, anything that you only have to hit your opponent once to really hurt them is getting my attention now. So things like poison, things like snare, things that will not things that we're just going to have to hit the same guy over and over again. Things that hit once and then stay there, leave their mark. Cripple, poison, snare.
Yeah. And your Cockatrice never got hit once that whole battle.
No.
Yeah.
I think he wiped them out real quick too,
Yeah. Slapped him
before he
pretty
even
good.
got a chance to attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He dodged both the attacks. He
Yeah.
didn't dodge dozens. He dodged both.
Yeah.
And Gio, just before the break, you said you had something you wanted to share?
Yeah, I just well, it's about Rift Watchers. Yeah, I just bought some Swisper just because like it's starting to go down in price. One of the few things that are actually going down in price. And yeah, I actually quite like that card. So yeah, I just thought I'd buy up until level 4. So I still got like 12 more to go. So I sold some of like the other summoners that I have that I'm not using at all. So yeah, just so I can like, just sell that and buy the Swisper. And yeah.
So Sispa
that's
adds
just a
phase to everyone, yeah?
phase. Yes, so that's right. And I thought with Venari Knifer and Palicore Deceiver, because they're relatively quick, Venari Knifer has Thorns, has what else? Now I'm forgetting.
Mine
anyway,
only
he
has thorns, so
yeah. So yeah, he has Thorns and Backfire, which phase if they miss if they use like so with that, yeah, so he's slinging all the damage, range damage, melee, magic damage. It don't matter what they throw at him. If he's missing it, you're receiving all that damage to damage. So I thought with those cards, because they're relatively quick, and yeah, and with Sispa, they all get phase. Everything gets phase. So I just thought, yeah, those are cards that actually get a boost with Sispa, and especially with Palicore Deceiver. Yeah.
You know what's ironic is, funnily enough, that almost like as you're talking, I'm thinking reverse speed. People often use magic. They will use 2 or 3 speed, 4 speed magic cards in reverse speed matches because they're not worried about missing, right? Because it's reverse speed. And their favorite cards that are faster, that are melee and range, they don't want to play them because they might miss. So what I reckon is if you put somebody like a Head in a Jar or Lord Arianthus up the top and give him phase, they're going to come in with 3 or 4 speed magic monsters and miss Lord Arianthus over and over again.
Basically,
now, yeah.
That's actually really smart in reverse speed. I never really Yeah, I never really thought about that. That's actually better.
Yeah, because you
That's
well,
actually
that's
a
the
lot
thing.
better.
Because you're thinking, right, this lets me dodge magic, right? Because you're thinking it's
Mm.
improving my dodge. You want to amplify your speed
Speed.
benefit in higher speed
Yeah,
matches, and you're not going to think in
absolutely.
reverse speed. But guarantee you, man, use that in reverse speed. That's going to do you some
Mm.
favors.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, I will actually. Yeah, and because I have a lot of slow cards as well. Our Earth actually has a lot of slow cards. Earth has slow cards. Life has some slow cards.
I
Yeah.
like to use
Although
my
headed.
spyback in
Mhm.
the water, the turtle. He's only speed 1.
Yes.
He's got thorns.
Yep.
He's great to put in at reverse speed.
You know, I was looking at Lord Arianthus the other day. I feel like I need to get one. I feel like I need. I feel like I need a
Has
level
the price
3.
has the price come down? They were like $50 a
Well,
BCX last I checked.
yeah. He's pricey, but it has come down a bit more. Is he in Untamed or is he a reward card?
I think it was a reward card.
You're right. Oh yeah, $53 per. Yeah, but obviously people combine them and put it for a little less. So right now, level 3, you can get him at $45, or if you get a level 4, $39. That's still a $400 card. Level 3, it's $224. But I feel like I really do need this dude. Really do, because I usually get whooped by him. Him and
Yeah.
Almo. Him
See,
and Almo.
mine's only level 1, and like I haven't even got him up to level 2 because he's just over that.
Mm.
And Magic
But
Reflect.
what Matt, you're right. Phase with this guy, reverse speed. He's got it all. He's got it all for him, like working for him, everything. He's got it all.
Yeah. Yep. I think these new summoners,
Yeah.
we've got so much yet to be learned and unearthed, and so many meta
Mm.
breaking, changing. I think it's just beautiful. I love again Yabba's exquisite mind
Absolutely.
at play. So yeah, but yeah, I've not touched Drift Watches at all. I'm going to regret that. I'm sure of it. I've been pulled away to Tower Defense. I've been pulled away to Rooney, buying licenses, all of that, anything but Rift Watches. And I think I'm telling myself I've got enough cards. Like every time I'm scrolling through, and then I'll send some to my rental account. Oh no, let's buy some more. So I know that there are Rift Watches cards that I'm going to regret not stacking early, and I'm getting my ass handed to me in high diamond by cards that I barely recognise. But I keep feeling like when land comes out, Tower Defense, I feel like I need to be a fan of the ecosystem rather than just ranked battles. So I don't know. It's
rather just play, play and try to be competitive there. Yeah. No, absolutely.
So it's going to cost me
look.
$100 just to get mine to level 2. So and you want to get yours to level 3 then, Gio?
Or one day maybe. I probably won't, Bob. Bob, I probably won't, but I have thought about it because
every time you say that, you come on next week and you've done it.
Yeah, right now, look. Honestly, my mind is still focused on Rift Watches. It's just obviously prices are high, man, and they've kept their price really well.
Yeah.
For now, anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, my mind's on that, and I'm waiting. I just want to wait. And look, hey, if things don't go down, then at least I know, right? At least I know. Okay, I got to buy in at this level, at these levels.
Yeah.
But no, I'm just being patient. Yeah. Just being patient, and whatever does come down that I like and I want, then I'll just buy a little bit here and there, without moving the price too much. Not that I can move the price, but whenever I don't want it to buy up all the cheap ones and then there's only expensive ones left. I'd rather buy a few $4 ones and then that's it, stop, and let everyone else add it cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. Then the next few days I'll look again. Matt taught me that thing, that way of purchasing. You don't buy all at once because then you just rake up the high. You push up the price because you buy all the ones.
I discovered
that are lower.
I discovered that accidentally with like an ADHD level of attention span. So
Okay.
I'm like, oh, I'm going to stack 100 of these, and then I buy 10 and go, oh, what about these? And I'll buy 10 and then what about? So yeah, that was by accident. That's not, and then I worked out, oh, this is working for me.
It's a good thing. It really is, because like, yeah, I did that before. I was buying all these cards, but yeah, I just kept on buying them more expensive. And if I waited, like ideally, I could have got it for a lot cheaper, to be honest. Heaps of cards, even during the Chaos Legion days when they were more expensive, I could have got things. Yeah. Anyway, that's neither here or there. It's just in the past now.
That's actually why I opened my Rift Watchers packs. Because I want to have 10 of every pack. I thought I'll just do it up front. Got my 10 and go. But yeah, I've been waiting to level, and they're just holding their value so well. I thought, I'll open my 10 packs now. There's going to be plenty of opportunity down the track when the cards are allowed to buy another 10. And yeah, really glad I did. Because it's RNG at the time of opening, isn't it? I mean, if I'd opened those 10 packs on a different day, the results would have been completely different.
Most likely.
Yeah.
So every 3-second block it changes. So it uses the data from the blockchain to randomize data from the blockchain to discern what the cards are going to be. So if you pause, scratch your nose, and then click, there's a good chance that you get an entirely different bunch of cards than you would have got in the previous block 3 seconds earlier.
Wow.
Right.
So you just managed to open in like the perfect block.
Yeah, exactly. And
you just chose the right block.
Okay, why aren't all my legendaries showing up here? What have I not clicked?
Have you rented them?
Rift Watchers owned.
Legendaries.
You got neutral selected there. Do you have neutral
yes,
selected?
You do. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, okay.
There you go. And gold
foils.
Yeah. Oh, look at
there
that.
There we go. Out of
rigged.
All this out of 10 Rift Watchers facts. That was like...
That's rigged the mortars.
You know
right
what
there.
really sucks though is just like 2 or 3 days before, I bought another Kai to get my regular foil to level 3.
2.
2, yeah, sorry, 2.
Yeah.
For the extra attack, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Straight on the
get
rentals.
this guy to level 3, 120.
Look at that.
Well, he was 139, I think, when I opened him. 129, maybe.
Yeah, well, he's been like, these cards have really retained their value for now. Like they really have, for many weeks now, since the day it's been was available. Man, Fury would be sick to get it to.
120 bucks. 120 bucks for Fury.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, if it was an extra attack, I might consider it. But what's your view, Matt, for Fury?
Yeah, how do you feel about Fury? I've never used it, so
Yeah, I've not used it at all either. I mean, it's only Rift Watchers as far as I'm aware. So I haven't noticed being victimized by it necessarily, but I'm so sort of bedazzled by all the new cards anyway. I'm just, usually by the time that's later on in the game, it's already either won or lost. So yeah, I think like anything, it's going to be something that will recognize its benefit down the track. Yeah, but it's you've got to keep your card alive. That's the other thing. Yeah, don't know. I mean, we'll see what other abilities come out too. If they come out with an ability that says attack your opponent with the highest armor, then cards like that are going to be targeted first, and then they lose some of that. So the meta just keeps shifting. But yeah, Rift Watchers, I just know I'm gonna regret not buying some of these cards, but you just got to.
Man, Lurker.
And yeah, Lurker's great. Lurker's done me a lot of damage.
I've been trying this guy a few times lately because he's a neutral. I can use him. I mean, it's very expensive, 11 mana, but I feel like 4 speed and dodge, but hasn't been working
He's
for
no
me.
good at level 1.
Yeah,
no
he just
good at
gets
level 1.
wrecked in like first
Yeah, no
round.
g-
He just gets wrecked.
Like, yeah, if you look at him at level 2, 3, 3, you should have a look now actually, and then
Right.
it starts to get a bit more interesting.
But I just thought,
Yeah.
just initially with his speed and dodge, but he
Mm.
wasn't missing anything. He just gets
Yeah.
wrecked.
Yeah.
So
There you go with level
3,
level
which
4
is
would be.
to play at gold. I mean, level 4 is diamond for a legendary.
Hmm.
So I only need him at level
Well, you
3.
know what? If you don't want him at level 2, for the people who don't want to max him out, you can just use Whisper with. He's got phase now at level 1. Right?
Yeah,
Like,
because he gets an extra life as well, though. But yeah,
yeah, one
that's-
life just to buy
exactly,
2
yeah.
extra,
yeah,
You know?
Yeah.
You
If
can
he's
do
got no
that.
armor, then I don't know if phase is going to help him a great deal.
Yes. Isn't that void armor though? Isn't that is that what you're thinking about? Void armor or phase?
Yeah, phase is just can actually mess with magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I was thinking. So with cards that don't have phase, I mean, you can give them phase in silver and whatever else, and that
Yeah.
could be quite cool, I guess.
Well, I'm thinking that cockatrice earlier with phase would be fun.
Oh,
You
oh
can't
yeah.
get the speed boost from Yasik, you've got to get it from elsewhere. But if you do that and do
True.
it right, in something like Fog of War, he's like the poor man's Almo Cambio, just moving too quick for anyone to actually stop him. And then, if there
Yeah.
was a way to do phase and I can never tap back, splash back, retaliate, help me out
Backfire.
here. Backfire. That's it.
Backfire.
Yeah. There's a
Yeah, I
few
know,
sprint
dude, I know.
cards out
Yeah.
now that add
I
speed
know.
to your team. So
Yeah, and you just know the other guy is just screaming and shaking his computer when you just miss, and he's like, I just need to hit him once, just once, begging and pleading to the different RNG gods. Yeah, great, just great.
yeah, I get wrecked every time RNG on speed. Whether I've got the speed and he's not missing, or the other way around, I'm hitting him with the higher speed and I'm missing. It's speed RNG. My account's cursed. Absolutely cursed.
So we're gonna
Oh.
take it to the battles.
Yes, you just read my mind.
Yeah.
Who wants to send me a challenge?
I think Gio's itching.
Yeah. Okay. I will send you a challenge.
Is me
Sure.
hoping it's Earthquake. You'll be
Well, he
so
knows
using
what
the
to expect now,
stealth
doesn't he? So it's going to be like slow.
healers with armor.
You know what? Even if I
Quicks
knew, I
minus
couldn't.
one,
Get,
and all his -1 cards, his slow cards.
I couldn't.
News.
I couldn't counter him anyway. He's just got all these. He's got so many choices of cards.
Yeah, it's good fun. Like I say, the stacking scavengers is so fun. You get 4 scavengers. They kill one of your cards, and they're going, yeah, I killed one of his cards. Then all the rest of them just go +1, +1, +1, +1.
Because one of the cards that leveled up recently was my cube to get him healing. But because it's still the beginning of the season, I'm still in silver, and I played him on a noxious gas or something. And as he loaded up, it's like, silver, no heal.
Yeah, so we
I had
have
scavenge,
60 mana. 60 mana. Yeah, and we have the heavy hitters rule set. Knockout. So let's see what we do. How that goes. Exactly.
That is a lot of
what I'm
mana.
thinking. That is a lot of mana.
Dude, I'll be honest. I've probably thrown about $70,000 or $80,000 worth of cards at this.
All right. Okay.
So we'll just skip to the results, shall we?
All right. Okay. Let's just try it. Oh, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, Gio is always good with the surprise though when he's against the odds.
Yeah, and he'll have a pretty good idea of what I'm playing too. So
maybe not. Okay.
it's just it's not fair. This is just a massive, just a strong arming, steamrolling. Yeah, if you win, great. But
yeah. Share screen. All right. I'm sorry for any glitchiness.
Bring up the rule set.
Yes, I'm about to. Oh well, that's pretty scary. I'm scared of your Vigilator. I'm scared of your Chaos Dragon. Really scared because once you take out my speed, it's a game over. It's game over.
Yeah, but you're quick.
You're playing.
You got quicks.
Yeah, but you're playing with the stun, and you got a Lightning Dragon, which is really fast too.
I've got 3 stuns. So Lightning Dragon stun, Spirit Shaman stun, and Goblin Mech is stun. But you've got Supply Runner, you've got Countess Sinash. They're both boosting speed. You got quicks. So basically, all of your cards are going to get a crack before mine do. It's going to almost depend on where your Chaos Dragon lands its first hit, right?
Do you have any
Like
slow
if it takes out
cards
Spirit
here?
Shaman?
Sorry?
Do you have any slow cards like Creeping Ooze or anything like that?
Yeah, I do, but 60 mana, who wants to use Ooze? You know?
Okay, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
This... Look, I don't know. Look, I think you got it, Matt. I'm really scared because you bring some speed as well. It's not like you haven't. And obviously, that summoner of yours, what's his face?
Lord Ariaknis.
Arius,
Archmage.
yeah.
Arius,
He boosts every attack by 1. That's why I like Vigilator, because he does 2 different types of attacks. So
he does. Anywho, I'm just gonna play and see how we go.
All right.
blind.
I don't think I've ever seen you play the Goblin Mech before, Matt.
No, well, I mean, yeah, he's he can be quite useful, even if just as a damage sponge. But I mean, I really just put him here in case Gio
How
was going to
did
go.
Vigilator hit? How did that thing hit me? How did it hit?
There's a couple of misses there. There's a miss. There's a miss.
No, but your Vigilator.
It's speed one, and his.
There's a miss. Your Supply Runner missed my Goblin Mech. That's nuts. And then you finally do a hit, Zyvax for like triple damage, and it's you only had 1 health left. Oh, that's nuts. Yeah, this is. I think you might be.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes my Spirit Shaman.
No, anything.
Nice. I'm happy with this. So far, I'm happy with this. Oh, what's with the miss? Okay, interesting, because the Vigilators.
Damn it! Come on. Come on.
Well, it's coming down to the wire, so there's that. It's done.
No.
Oh.
No.
And close range on his first.
No.
Yeah, no, it's too much life to get through.
Yeah. I'm done.
Charging,
I'm done.
yeah.
It was good. That was good.
Well, it wasn't the steamroll that Matt thought it was going to be.
No.
I really thought I'd dominate that, but you definitely
was,
you did enough damage, and I got to. I mean, there was RNG made a massive difference there. I mean, if that Goblin Mech had gone down a little bit sooner, and then your Zyvax Vull had done massive giant killer damage to the next card, you just can't.
Yeah. No, really well, man. Really well played.
RNG when it goes against the speed especially, you just feel robbed, don't you? You just feel totally
Yep.
robbed. All right.
Absolutely. All right. Well, I guess.
I'll send you one,
Bob's
Gio. We've
gonna
got
verse Matt.
5
Oh,
or 6 minutes
okay.
left on the clock.
Yeah.
All right,
Let's do it.
so
Let's do it. Tapufe.
yeah.
Very easy.
Still don't know why. I had a look around the other day. I don't know why my one doesn't auto-populate in the opponent field. I don't know
Okay.
why.
Be your
Could be
settings in
a
your browser, wouldn't it?
browser. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but like if I'm sending cards or like sending deck or sending vouchers or SPS, like I've got my history in auto-populate, but it's just not for the challenges. Okay, because typical match for me, we've only got 15 mana. And we've got sneak evens, so we've only got half the deck. Fire,
Killing
earth,
me.
and death. Damn,
Shit. I'm actually quite scared. I
very
don't know
limited
why.
choices. Very, very limited
Very.
choices.
What am I gonna do? Oh no. I got no clue. What's happening?
Why do I always have like the like 12 to 15 mana? It's crazy.
You're killing me, Bob.
Oh, the
Man.
concentration on Bob's face right now. You too, Gio.
Yeah.
Gladiators locked in combat.
Yeah. You're
All right,
not
so
wrong.
my team's in.
Yeah, look. I'm just gonna have to play. And yeah. Alright. I've started it. Wow, what is this? Okay. Are you sharing the screen, Bob?
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, it's
Okay.
always like to get it up to the right screen. All right. Who's this? Wetwing Warrior.
Yeah. So if you had hit me with melee, that means nothing now. It would have done amplified damage, so 3 on thorns. And I guess that is quite pointless right now. So and I
Oh
see.
no. I meant to move this guy to the end because it's like
Yeah.
sneak. Because he was one of the first ones I picked. Go.
I
So
really
maybe,
don't think it's going to matter much. I think you kind of got this, man. You got the poison. You're going for the more evasiveness and kill me, and
yeah, but I wanted him
decrease
right at the
my.
end in case you hit me twice with sneak. Because these are only one sneak and they're
Yeah,
gone. So I wanted 2 sneakers
yeah.
on the end before you
Ah,
took out my undead
right.
priest.
Yes.
I don't
Well,
see. I don't see Bob getting through the. I don't see Bob getting through the Wendeku. There's too much health there. Too much heal.
Well, let's
Even
play
with
this out
poison.
because we've got like 4 minutes on the clock. Oh, actually, we've got 2 minutes on the clock. Damn. I haven't had a miss with I like the miss on the guy with because of the backfire. But poison, that's gonna help.
Bam.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't think it's going to matter.
and a backfire and a poison. Yeah, I think this is neck and neck. This is neck and neck. Another backfire would be nice. Yeah, and of course Winniki's healing. Yeah, Winniki. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well done.
I mean,
Oh.
there's the life leech going on. There's a lot to like, but Windecker's just too. You need to
Yeah.
hit him hard and fast with everybody all at once.
Yeah.
All right. So that's another
Ah, good.
episode. That's a wrap on 42, Life, the Universe, and Everything. Thanks for joining us again. If you'd like to share one of your battles for us to analyze, got any questions for us, hit us up. I do reply to all of the comments. And each week, commenter who generates the most engagement will receive 10% of the post rewards. Thanks for joining us on 42. Look forward to seeing you on 43. Boba Fett, peace out.
See you guys.
Bye.